So first and foremost, I'm not an attorney. I've never been an attorney. I've never even played an attorney on TV. I did watch a lot of Judge Judy in college, but that doesn't give me any right to give legal advice. This is just my opinion. So let's get into it. Essentially, the folks that filed the lawsuit believe that the buyer brokerage compensation unfairly forces sellers to pay buyer agent commissions, limiting competition and inflating cost. But here's the thing. No one ever has to use a realtor, like ever. In fact, 20% of all transactions don't involve a realtor at all. Even if you're buying a house that's currently listed with a realtor, you don't have to use a buyer to represent you. I mean, I've read studies going like all the way back to 2005, and they show that a large majority of people know that real estate commissions are negotiable. In fact, when we meet with a client to sell their home, we're very clear that our commissions are negotiable and that a percentage of our commissions are going to the buyer's agent. We allow the seller to choose their commission based on the services that we provide. I've done a ton of videos about it because I do think it's really critical that people are aware that our commissions are negotiable. It's actually in our code of ethics. I mean, there's no standard commission. As a homeowner or a buyer, you can choose not to use a full service brokerage. I mean, everything from like Redfin, Help You Sell, Assist to Sell. There's a ton of lower end brokerages. You can get in, you can pay a flat fee, and then you get into the MLS. Now, a lot of these companies haven't survived. Why they don't survive is beyond me. I've never been with a discount brokerage. I don't know the difference between discount and traditional. I would just assume the only difference is you get less. But you could go online right now and Google discount brokerage and find one. I mean, they'll put you in the MLS for a flat fee and they'll wish you well on all your future endeavors. We also work with international clients a lot, and a lot of times they're surprised by the commission percentage because they have very low percentage of commissions. But for example, like in London, they don't have an MLS to my knowledge, which is the multiple listing service. So it's where all the listings go. So if you don't have an MLS, the ability for me to showcase your home to every realtor just went down to zilch. I can only talk about it to the other agents in my office. So it really decreases your chances of finding the highest value buyer. It seems like to me, the heart of the lawsuit is the buyer's agent fee, which is typically negotiated with the listing agent and the seller. So the buyer agent is paid by the seller in the total commission paid when the home is sold. If buyer agent's fees are no longer included in that total commission being paid on the sale, then the commission would need to be paid by the buyer. Which sounds easy enough, right? My fear is that buyers, specifically buyers who are first-time home buyers, may not have enough money for all of the closing costs, the prepaids, the down payment, and then on top of that to pay the commission. And those are exactly the people who need the most help. I mean, with insurance industry right now and property taxes and flood insurance and public school zonings being changed, things are constantly changing in Florida. It is critical that homeowners work with an educated veteran agent in the business. I mean, it's an overwhelming enough process to find a house that you like, that you can afford. And let's be honest, at times it's very emotional. But if you don't have an advocate who understands and can advise you along the way, it feels like a recipe for disaster to me. I mean, bottom line, there's a code of ethics. It's all in there. The commissions at this time are paid by the seller, and we'll see how this lawsuit shakes out. I hope that answered most of your questions. I'd love your comments, questions, and concerns. As always, I'm Amanda with the Pretty House team of Charles Rettenberg Realty. I'm happy to be of service. Make it a great day.